Good morning, students. This is your second class of time series analysis. I have started my class. My first class was the basic introduction of time series analysis, and you all know that basically how the time series analysis has been calculated. We all know different methods of time series analysis like semi-annual average method, moving average method, method of least square. These are some of the methods which we have followed in time series analysis while computing, and we know how different types of sums are there for computation of time series analysis. First, there may be moving average total, there may be 3 years, 5 years, 4 years moving average total, and there may be weighted moving average, there may be method of least square. I will explain each and every method of best fit, which is also very important. That may come in your exam also, this type of sum in a bigger question. And also there are variations like seasonal variations, quarterly variations, and seasonal fluctuations are there. This is basically time series analysis. We will basically focus on first of all we will focus on the method of moving average. I'll give one. I have provided you one sum in your PDF, and I will be solving the sums. I will actually solving two sums today. Two sums I have been provided. Two different types of sums will be provided to your homework, and then I will discuss further. Okay. So basically, when I start computing, the sum says that compute 5-year moving average from the following. Year has been given from 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 2012. Means up to 9 years as year has been given, and sales has been provided 6.4, 4.3, 4.3, 3.4, 4.4, 5.4, 3.4, 2.4 and 1.4, and you need to calculate 5-year moving total. How you can calculate that? See, this is sum number 1, computation of five-year moving average. Has been given 5 yearly, so I have written 5 yearly. Year has been provided, and annual sales has been provided. How you will compute, I will explain. First you write 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. And annual sales has been given 6.4, 4.3, 4.3, 3.4, 4.4, 5.4, 3.4, 2.4 and 1.4, right? Now, while computing 5-year moving total, next column will be 5-year moving total. How can you compute that? First of all, as it has been given 5 years, so remove the first 2 and the last 2. Now, first 5. Next will be this 5. Next will be this 5. Next will be this 5. And finally it will be this 5. Okay, if they ask you 5 years moving total, just remove the first 2 and the last 2 and then compute the totals of first 5. Means 6.4 plus 4.3 plus 4.3 plus 3.4 plus 4.4. its total is 22.8. Put that in the third column. Next, starts from 4.3. 4.3 plus 4.3 plus 3.4 plus 4.4 plus 5.4. Total is 21.8. 21.8. Next starts from 3.4. Okay. 3.4 plus 4.4 plus, sorry, starts from this 4.3. 4.3 plus 3.4 plus 4.4 plus 5.4 plus 3.4. It is coming 20.9. Now starts with 3.4. 3.4 plus 4.4 plus 5.4 plus 3.4 plus 3.4 plus. It is exactly 3.4 plus 4.4 plus 5.4 plus 3.4 plus 2.4. It is coming 19 exactly. And the last one will start from 4.4. 4.4 plus 5.4 plus 3.4 plus 2.4 plus 1.4. It is coming exactly 17. Now 5-year moving average. It is the total. Now average means this divided by 5. Obviously. 5-year moving average. It will be this. Obviously there will be 22.8 divided by 5 means 4.56. 4.56. 21.8 divided by 5. It is 4.36. 4.36. 20.9 divided by 5. It is 4.18. 4.18. Next is 19 divided by 5. It is 3.80. 3.80. And 17 divided by 5. 3.40. This will be the answer. This is how 5 years moving total has been computed. Okay. If they ask you 3 years moving, that will be my next sum. Okay. I hope it is clear to you. If it is clear, now moving to the next sum, which says that using 3 years moving average method, determine the trend and short-term fluctuations for the following date. Means 3 years moving total you have to calculate, and you also calculate the trend and short-term fluctuations, whether there has been any fluctuations or not. Okay, I will be keeping this except it will be 3 years moving averages, and it will be a shorter version, so I have to make it in a short form. My next sum, values has been given, so this is sum number 2. What does it says? Computation of trend and short-term fluctuations. Trend and short-term fluctuations. Trend has been given, and you have to calculate short-term fluctuations. Values has been provided. Year it starts from 1991, ends at 1997. So I am putting the values of year. Okay, and the values has been given 21, 24, sorry 34, 45, 28, 45, 28, 40, 57, 40, 57, and finally 73. So if 3-year moving total is there, 3-year moving total, if they ask you, what you have to do? First and the last one should not be there, and calculate these three. First these three, then these three, then these three, then these three, and finally these three. Means 21 plus 34 plus 45, it is coming 100. Means next is 34 plus 45 plus 28, it is coming 107. Next is 45 plus 28 plus 40, it is 113. Next is 28 plus 40 plus 57, it is 125. Next is 40 plus 57 plus 73, it is coming 170. Now 3-year moving average, that is basically the trend. 3-year moving trend or average, whatever you can write. Average, you can also write average, divided by 3. 100 divided by 3 means 33.33. 107 divided by 3, it is coming 35.67. 35.67. Next, 113 divided by 3, it is 37.67. 37.67. Next is 125 divided by 3, it is 41.67. And 170 divided by 3, it is 56.67. Suppose this is the value, means this is y, and this is the trend, means this is t. Now what will be the short term fluctuations? Y minus t. Next is short term fluctuations. How you can calculate? It will be y minus t, short term fluctuations. Y minus t means y is 21, the value, and t means the average. Over here obviously there has not been value, so dash, and here there has not been any value, so dash. So 34 minus 33.33 is basically 0.67. Next is 45 minus 35.67, it is 9.33. That is the short term fluctuations. Next, 28 minus 37.67, it will be negative 9.67. Next, 40 minus 41.67, it will be negative 1.67. Negative 1.67. And finally, 57 minus 56.67, it will be 0.33. This is the fluctuations. So this is sum number 2, or the example number 2, which I have provided you. Okay. So I am providing you one sum as a homework. I am providing you the sum. I have written you, compute three-year moving average from the following. Okay, I am providing you the number. Okay, I am providing you the number. Year sales. Okay. So this is your homework sum. This is your homework sum. You do it. You do it all your own. I hope you can do it all your own. Okay. So this will be your homework sum. Thank you for patient hearing. Have a nice day ahead.